Welcome back to Tip Tuesday. As always, I'm Kat Milner, business clarity and structure guide for Simplify Your Brand and Simplify Your Tech. Today, I want to talk about a situation that confuses a lot of really capable people, coaches, service providers, business in general. It's that moment when people clearly like your work, but they don't actually become clients. In fact, I'm sure that this is happening to you already. Someone comments regularly on your posts, they reply to your emails, they tell you your content is helpful, they engage all the time. Maybe they're even saying things like, "Oh, this is exactly what I need." And then nothing, absolutely nothing. They don't book a call with you, they don't join your program, they don't take the next step to working with you. It happened to me too. And for a long time, I assumed that when that happened, it meant that something was missing in my business. Maybe I needed more training, so I'd take a course. Maybe I needed another qualification, so I'd get another certification. Maybe I just needed a different offer or a better lead magnet, so I was constantly reinventing and adding new things. And that's where I see a lot of people going as their first thought. So they start adding things, another course, another idea for a program, another way of explaining what they do. And eventually, all of that does need somewhere to live. So their systems and their platforms and their programs start growing too. They're adding a new website, more funnels, more email sequences. And all of it feels like progress because it's stuff that's keeping them busy. And they're like, well, I'm working on my business, but it doesn't seem to make the clients move forward. And when the clients aren't moving forward, the real issue isn't the training, the offer, or the technology you're using. It's something infinitely more simple. When someone sees your work and encounters you for the first time, what's going through their head is they're trying to answer a few questions, a few basic questions. Who is this really for? Is it for me? What problem does it solve? Is it my problem? And most importantly, what do I do next? And those aren't the questions that they're usually asking out loud. They're happening in the background and in the minds of people while they're reading your post or watching your videos. When those answers are clear, something really interesting happens. People relax. They see themselves in what you're talking about. The next step feels obvious. And when those answers are not clear, their experience is vastly different. Even if someone likes your work, they'll pause. Not because they don't trust you. And it's not because they don't believe that you're capable of helping them. They pause because they're still trying to figure out where they fit into your ecosystem. And it's that moment when a lot of potential clients, especially your ideal clients, just drift away. From your side of the screen, what's happening is invisible. You can't see this process. You just see people reading, watching, engaging, and then not taking that next step. And honestly, this is something I see every single day when I'm working with clients. Amazing, thoughtful, truly capable people doing meaningful work. They're showing up consistently. They're sharing ideas. They're helping people. They're giving amazing value, yet attracting clients and getting them to join the programs, it feels so much harder than they expected, or that it seems like it really should be. And so that instinct kicks in to do more visibility, more content, more systems. And honestly, sometimes it does help. But usually it just makes their business feel a lot more complicated than it really needs to be. Because the thing that actually needs their attention is much closer to the foundation of their business. So this week's blog goes into this a lot more deeply. It explores why people can genuinely like your work and still not become clients, and what begins to change once the path to your business and through your marketing and then how to work with you becomes clearer for the people who are already paying attention. If this is something that has been happening to you and you've been experiencing it, I think this is going to be a really helpful perspective for you. You'll find the link to the blog in the show notes below. And if watching this has maybe had you thinking, wow, I really do need to get clearer on this. I'd really love some help getting clearer on this. I am hosting a live session coming up called Clarity Means Clients. It's a space where we just slow down and we look at the foundations of your business and look at how the right clients can recognize themselves in your work and, most importantly, know what the next steps are so that they can work with you. Because once those foundations are clear and that pathway is clear, your message becomes easier to say, your systems are easier to build, the right clients recognize themselves in your messaging and will sign up to work with you. It really all makes sense and it follows a logical flow. So if something like Clarity Means Clients does feel aligned for you, the link to learn more is in the description as well. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.